Hey, what's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive. And we're gonna get into just goofing around here with the normal little things I like to look at. I haven't really been paying too much attention the last couple of days, so I'm like, you know what? Let's make a video and take a look, shall we? Yesterday, over the weekend, my son's going to be starting. Well, I think he's starting next Monday. He's going to be starting a new job for what he went to school for, which is like data analytics, pretty much. Basically, doing projections for big companies, Anheuser-Busch, and just huge companies in the health field. Also, different depends on who he's working for. I know he's going through a temp company now, and he's doing that just to get some good stuff on his resume. But so he's going to be working in that field, and what they do is like number projections for the future of the company in various avenues and stuff. So he's always been a like A1 smart kid and 4.0 all the way through schooling, and never had a problem with math or anything like that. So he should do good in his future. So over the weekend was my first day. I went ahead and just started taking on the shipping responsibilities, give him kind of a wind down. He's just coming in, filling in for me. Maybe overnight he'll ship like 10, 12 items, whatever sells overnight. So just to kind of let him wind down. Plus, as long as my dad's okay, next Sunday I'll be leaving on a week-long trip. And then he's going to be picking up the full shipping for me that week while he starts his new job. So his first week's going to be kind of busy. And then I'll be able to take over from there, take him off his payroll, and then figure out what I want to do with that extra money. But yeah, so that's going to be good. So what I decided to do is I didn't want to get overwhelmed since I'm dealing with so much. My whole thing I'm going through right now is just trying to look at everything differently. It's very easy to get sucked in by situations, whether that's you're working the business and you're constantly want to, I'm goal oriented. So I like setting goals. Like I want this amount listed per day to make this amount of money per, day. And when you get into that mode, it can be very daunting, very depressing, because you feel like if you don't make that goal, it just brings you down. And then on top of it, you didn't, and then when you have other situations happen, it just piles on top of it. Like I've been going through a lot with my dad's health the past week. So it just started really bogging me down mentally. So I had to really take a shift and look at everything differently, and I basically eliminated my goals right now until I get a new system set up. Since I'm taking on shipping, that's an extra, up to 4 hours a day that I would normally be listing, or, the listing's going to be the thing that's going to be taking the back seat, because I still got to vacuum because the dogs are hairy, still got to do laundry because people need their damn clothes, still got to watch after my dad. You still got to ship the stuff that sells, still got to take care of everything else around here. So the one thing that's on the bottom of the list, unfortunately, is going to be listing. So what I need to do on the listing side is just be smarter, be more picky right now, go for the higher dollar stuff, or the stuff that I know will, I can either list quick or will sell quick. So I'm working a whole new strategy. And what I decided to do Friday is do tens. I go, when I see 10 items have sold, I'll go down, pull them out, knock them out, ship them real quick. Pulling and shipping 10 items probably takes like 15 minutes. So if I go down 15 minutes throughout the day, anywhere from 5 to 10 times a day, depending on how many items I sell that day. Well, usually probably, or actually, no, yeah, okay. So probably 6 to 10 times, depending on how much I sell. Because I think I've been hitting at least 60, right? So it won't be too overwhelming, and I can kind of get into a groove. And I haven't shipped in forever, so just got to really set up my system, because the whole layout, he's been running the shipping area, and just the whole storage area downstairs, and it's a mess. It is a freaking mess. So when I'm down there, I've got to clean up and do things and rearrange things to my liking and different things like that. So I got a lot of overwhelming things going on. So in order not to be overwhelmed, I'm just erasing all goals right now and just kind of get into a flow and find a little flow pattern that works for me. And yeah, listing will be on the back burner. So I'm going to do as much as I can each day, of course, but I'm not going to stress on it. I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to do what I can and do everything else and sing and dance about it. I was downstairs pulling, and I was just making. When I'm in a good mood, you can tell because I usually make a song out of anything and everything. So if I'm downstairs pulling and I'm making a song about pulling a red hat, then you know I'm in a good mood. So I know I'm in a good mood. So I was down there today and pulled a red hat. I don't remember what it was, and started making up a song about pulling a red hat and selling it, shipping it off. So I'm going in the right direction. Cha-ching! Thank you very much. So that's good. Headed in the right direction. I had to cancel last Saturday's. I was invited onto a podcast. Tommy, I don't have his name in front of me. I forgot his last name. Starts with a B. And there's a girl on there. A woman, sorry. I can't remember her name. Ugh, sorry, I'm pooping out. I had to cancel just because I've been so mentally buried. I just wouldn't it be me? Plus, it's late at night. Well, 9 o'clock is late. God, I feel old. Now, when does 9 o'clock become late? Wow. But I kind of live on my dad's schedule, so I kind of go to bed, or at least get in bed around 9, and then usually wake up 6 to 7ish. So, yeah. So, I gotta. Oh, but so hopefully I'll be able to make that up if they will let me. I apologize for being an asshole and canceling. Okay. So let's get into this. I talked an awful lot right there, didn't I? So yeah, I'm trying to at least, the only goal I'm trying to set is to keep this over 3,100. That's the only goal I'm trying to set. Simple. Should be easily, just 8, maintainable. And then I'll build off of that. So I got some hats and some vinyl listed today, and a little toy lot. More hats and what have you. So more toy lots. So we'll go over here first then and see what's sold. Man, the food's talking back to me. All right. So, like I said, I'm trying to make more lots and stuff. So that's one part. I'm playing with the option, but man, it's just. I'm thinking about putting together lots of 20 of like not all, but not even go through my cassettes and pull out the $13 and higher ones. Because these lots are all. You're going to find some that go over 13 because I kind of just throw them in or I don't pay attention or what have you. But a lot of these will be that they would sell anywhere from, $2, $3, $4, $5 to $10. So you can't make money off of them. But what I was thinking about is just dividing them up by category and putting all cassettes into a lot, whether it's R&B lot, a rap lot, a pop lot, a metal lot. And just pricing it like a super high price, like $60 or $100. More for organizing for me, but then if it sells, it sells, and I'm still getting decent money out of it. Haven't decided if I'm going to go that route yet, but I think I might be overthinking it, and I should just go with the flow because my, like I said, my sourcing is going to be cut down here soon. With Adrian getting the job. So, because I'm not going to be going out and doing it. I got too much stuff to worry about product-wise and responsibility-wise. But I am thinking about starting up, if you watched my old series, I kind of just stopped doing called the eBay way. That's where I started with like $20 or whatever, or 50 or something, turned $50 into $5,000. And I showed everything I would but buy at the thrift store. It was basically cherry picking a thrift store. And flipping it and watching it grow. And along the way, obviously, you get knowledge of what I'm selling and how easy it can be to turn, X amount of money into a good amount of money. So I'm kind of rethinking that premises, and maybe I'm probably go back to that, thinking about it, because I'm going to at least want to get out and source. So I'm thinking if I go out like once a week and just hit a normal thrift store for high top dollar stuff, and then go over to the outlet or vice versa and just grab a bunch of hats or whatever. But that would be outside the video, or the cherry picking, going through the standalone thrift store would be the video. So I'm rethinking that, because what slowed me down was, or what I got tired of doing, was just keeping track of the numbers and stuff. So I might make an Excel spreadsheet, since I can do videos like this now easy, where at that time I don't think I was. So I might make an Excel spreadsheet and just keep it all there. So it's very convenient and easy. And so I'm rethinking that, and I may start that up before the end of the year. So, all right, let's see what is sold today and yesterday, and I think the day before. Raising Cane's chicken fingers hats always move pretty quick. All right, Rams hat. This was a stinker, man. I had bought this off of eBay. I don't remember what I paid for it. I want to say $35. I guess it really wasn't a stinker, but technically it was in my eyes. I'm like, man, this is a cool jacket. One had sold in the past for like $100 and something. So I'm like, I'm buying this jacket. Plus, it's cool as hell. And I had it in the store forever, and it would never sell. I marked it down to $100. It wouldn't sell. Somebody sent me an offer today for $50. I'm like, take it. It's gone. Stinker. Even after 20 years, I can make a mistake. Yes, I can. I think that's been proven in a lot of videos. All right, No Fear hats. Those old vintage No Fear hats always sell pretty quick. Avengers hat, Night Sweet Classics. Buckle 9 cassette. I think concentrating on $13.99 and higher is really beneficial to where I'm going with Adrian starting his job. But there's only 4 below that up here, 5, 6. Have been having some lot sell too. I think like between yesterday and today, I might have 4 or 5. I think it was. So get that one here. This is a cool little salt and pepper shaker. As soon as I list this, I had like a couple questions already. You got any other volumes? And I just say the same thing. Follow my store, because I got hundreds of thousands of cassettes sitting in storage, and I don't know what's in there. Another lot here. Another hat lot there. This person loved this distress look. Because we were going back and forth with email, and I go, man, told him my love for distressed hats. He goes, oh, me too. I want this hat. So I'm not the only crazy one out there. You so crazy. Shoot, girl. You're so crazy. Another lot. The Minions. Dracula Minions. I went to the toy store. The toy show here in the St. Louis area in Bridgeton yesterday. Have several times a year. And actually bought something. It's going to be for keepers though. It is the Neo Geo X, the gold limited edition video game system. If you're a big video gamer, you probably know of Neo Geo. If you're just a Nintendoer, You probably don't know Neo Geo. So back in the day, Neo Geo made like they had Fatal Fury. I mean, it was a big one on their system. But this is like the repop of it, where they done like Nintendo did, where you got a handheld and you got preloaded games. So that was cool. It is used. I bought it used, but used it sells anywhere from $300 to $350, and I was able to get it for $200. So that made me happy. So that was awesome. But I'm keeping that. I'm kind of collecting all those preloaded game systems for my retirement. Is the way I'm kind of looking at it. When I got time to slow down, I used to be huge into games up until like PS2. PS2 was like the last system I really hit hard playing games on. So my retirement will be traveling and video games. So that's what I'm shooting for. So maybe I have what is that website they play video games on? Twitch, is it? Maybe I'll be like a 80-year-old guy on Twitch playing video games or something. Alright. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I need 2 other people to go in with me. I've always wanted to dress up in mascot uniforms with another person and have like wrestling matches and have somebody tape it and just do it on street corners or what have you, in front of restaurants or something, just to be goofy. One of my weaknesses is watching mascots be goofy and hit each other and fight and stuff. I find it funny, just like farts and fart jokes. Mascot fighting is my kryptonite. I will laugh my ass off. Field goal. John Cena. Adrian found some a lot of WWE stuff lately. Did I show those? It was some shirts and some shorts. And he's brought home a couple of hats. Ruger, anything firearm related, gun related, hat wise, sells pretty quick. Winchester. Actually, I should have a collectible Winchester coming up down here below. Another CD lot there. Hope I'm not popping this mic. I tried to put it over to the side. Pop, pop, pop. All right. So yeah, and actually, I think one of the things, believe it or not, that's helping my just look at things differently is I've always enjoyed shipping product, because to me that's where your money's made, is delivering that product, right? And I've always enjoyed just pulling and shipping product and just being out of this room and in another part of the house for an extended period of times throughout the day. I think has really helped me to look at things a lot better. So. And as you can tell, I started doing things in here too, trying to set up a new system, kind of separate higher dollar hats maybe as opposed to my $13 hats, and then some area to break up my cassettes and CDs into genres so I can get more out of them and or flip them faster. So all about new systems now, since I'm taking back on everything. Plus, if you don't change things up, you get stuck in this rut or get stale after a while. At least I do. Because I swear I should be like on is it ADHD medicine or whatever, because my mind's always it's very hard for me to force myself to do something for a long period of time. Only I don't want to be on medication. I prefer to try to find the natural way around it, I don't want to be on any kind of depression meds or attention meds or anything like that. Just because I love the thrill of trying to figure it out myself. And plus those, don't want to get hooked on meds, or some of them will have all those disadvantages. What do they call it at the end of the commercials on TV where they say may cause? Yeah, so they could hurt other parts and make you gain weight or whatever the case may be. So as far as when it comes to meds, as far as I like to go is a ibuprofen, which is about every other day because of my back. Here lately, because I was downstairs and I have to pull totes down and get them out, and it's messing up my back. I'm like, And then also like a maybe once to twice a month, I have to take a pain pill because the pain on my back's so bad. And then I also have some muscle relaxers still hanging around, which I haven't had to take one of them in a long time. So thankfully, that's been good. Another. Dang, I'm just talking like a fool, you know. Sorry. Sorry if you're trying to learn something and all I'm doing is jabbing. Blah, 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 blah. Did I show that Winchester hat yet? 2 Gore-Tex hats. That was kick ass, man. The same person bought both of those too. Adrian found those maybe 3 or 4 days ago over at the outlet. Along with this Winchester hat. Did I pass it and not pay attention to it? I don't know. Same person bought all of these hats and this shirt. Not that shirt, hat, but this shirt. These are all going to China. Down to here, I believe. Nope. No, down to here. So all of them are going to China. I sent them off the other day. Video game retail magazines. When I worked in a music store, we also sold video games, so we'd get these video game. The only way you get them is if you were a merchant store. So I've got several more in the store still that have not sold yet. Easy. There it is, the Winchester. Vintage all mesh hat. That was pretty cool. More lots. I just shipped this one today. Guess he just paid today. Alright. That's 200 down in there. That was the weekend sales pretty much. Alright, let's see where we're at performance-wise. Where's my test? See how my placement is today. It's been kind of spotty the last couple of days. So I got one here. One here. 2. So not too bad right off the bat. Can't complain about that compared to some of the days we've looked at. Here's another one. So that's good. I mean, it's all right. Could be better. Could be worse. All right. Let's see where we're at here. So today, we're at 30 sold today. So kind of slowish. We're going at headed toward 1 p.m. Central Time. So, I guess we're on average. Yesterday we did 80 and we got over the 2 million impression mark. 2.1. All numbers up, so that was good. Day before that, only 63 sold. That was the day there was something going on eBay because I can't remember what. There was a couple of errors I ran into. Been running into so many errors I can't even remember which ones or what day. I don't remember. The item specifics are still messed up, and I see a lot of more people complaining about it on the message boards and stuff. So I don't think they're ever going to get that damn thing fixed. Just like a year ago. So my organic sale or organic page views were down. This was Saturday. My promoted sold was down. And the percentages are a little off. It's usually 70-30. So we're at 60-40 that day. So that's probably why it's down 5%. The numbers are higher because if you look all the way over, that was my Vero week 30 days ago. So a lot of these numbers are going to be inflated. So it looks like we got about 5 more days before that drops off till I can really see what my real numbers are for the 30-day cycle. All right, so there we go. That's what's going on. My dad's feeling better today, so that's good. Today was his last day of steroids. So hopefully, yeah, the other day, not last night, the night before that was a mess. Whew, I won't get into the details. I won't gross you out, but anybody who's out there who's been a caregiver to an elderly or older person, you have my respect. The stuff I've seen, you don't want to see. I would not wish it on my worst nightmare, my worst enemy, because it was a nightmare. All right, I'm out. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive, and I will see you in the next video. Later.